We've known this. He did do it.
So I guess we'll go to the Trump assassination thing because we'll start with that and we'll get to because the Diddy story is pretty freaking long. There's a lot to it.
Mm-hmm.
But the Trump assassination thing, that's kind of crazy, bro, because I don't know how they weren't more careful now that this happened. You know, the first time they almost killed him, literally, almost.
It wasn't a legit assassination. It was going to be, but then they saw that dude in the bushes, started firing at him, that sort of thing.
Well, right now, I just saw an article online that apparently, I think it's the FBI, they're trying to work a case to charge him with assassination attempt because they only charge him with possession of a firearm illegally and then a scratch code or whatever on the firearm. That's what they charged him with. But this guy was clearly there to try to...
Well, why else would you be at Trump's golf course?
And apparently this guy has a crazy ass freaking criminal record, bro, with all kinds of things. And they just won't do nothing to him, bro. What do you guys know about him so far?
That's because he's an ally.
He's an ally?
He went to go fight in the Ukraine war.
Well, apparently he used to be a Trump supporter. And then he was butthurt at Trump. And I think he's such a big advocate for the Ukraine war or whatever that apparently he got butthurt because Trump said he's going to end it. And one thing that's interesting is somebody
got butthurt because Trump said he was going to end the war that he's against.
But
how does that make sense?
No, he's not against the war. Trump is against the war in Ukraine.
And this guy supposedly was Ukraine.
He's for it. So he's mad that Trump was basically because they feel like Trump is going to give up cheeks and just to stop the war. They want Ukraine to, you feel me?
So they don't want peace. They want Ukraine to win, basically.
Oh, you keep hearing all the freaking interviews that people keep asking Trump, hey, do you want Ukraine to win? And he's like, I just want peace. I don't want people to die. They keep trying to make him say, like, well, I don't care about who wins or I don't want nobody to win or whatever. But to him, there's no win, bro.
No, there isn't.
There is no such thing as a win. What would it look like for Ukraine to win? How do you win that war?
I don't know. What? Russia just backs off?
But they won't back off, bro. The only way that this shit ends is if you straight beat the crap out of Russia and like nukes or whatever you're saying. But I don't see how else it would. You think Vladimir Putin's going to be like, okay, Ukraine, you with me. That's an embarrassment, bro.
No, but the only reason this whole thing started is because of the whole NATO whatever crap. So all they got to do is just get together, put out a peace deal, saying that that's not going to happen. You guys get your term. These guys get their term. Let's all move on. Not that hard.
And now apparently, but they were saying that, remember we talked about it, how Ukraine supposedly went into Russia? Well, the area they went into, apparently, from what I read some article online, it was the part that he stole from them already. Like, so it's not really it was Russia, basically territory, but Ukraine technically, whatever. Just trying to take some...
They took the title just so
they took some ground back.
That's like flexing that you stole your shit back from someone who stole it from you, man. I got my shit back.
Nah, these fools are damn near, I don't know, bro. I don't know what the propaganda is about or what's at stake or whatever, but I don't get why these fools want it. You guys, even in the debate, y'all seen the debate. It was also about the war, and they asked him about the same thing. And Trump replies the same way every time. Well, what did she do? Kamala, they asked him straight up, hey, she went to negotiate a deal, and the next day this fool invades.
What's the best part of the whole debate, bro?
Right? Like, they sent her to negotiate, and the next day they get invaded.
That's the worst negotiation I've ever heard of.
That was the best part of the debate.
I could never see anyone taking her serious to be like, I swear, she makes me like Biden.
Bro,
I'll choose Biden.
Yeah, I would too. She's terrible. She has nothing to offer, bro.
Bro, at least Biden, he's whatever, incompetent from like mental, maybe, I don't know, what would you call that?
Dementia,
whatever. But like, at least that fool knew what's up. Ill intent, but he knew what's up. She's just dumb, in my opinion.
She's hella ditzy, bro. She's always laughing because she doesn't know what to say.
It's that nervous laugh, but it's like...
Bro, after the debate, she did one more interview with the guy in Atlanta. I think it was local ABC or whatever. And he's like, hey, give us 2 examples of how you're going to fix the economy. And she's like, so I grew up in the neighborhood with kids.
Oh, the middle class.
The middle class.
Is that the same speech?
And then she goes, okay. And my mother, she tries to stumble on.
She tries to make you feel it.
And my mother, she saved up until I was a teenager to buy a house.
So?
And the people were like really proud of their lawns, of their green lawn. And we're like, the hell's that?
Bro, that's worse than Biden. At least Biden was talking about some other shit.
Every time they ask her about the economy, she talks about how she grew up in this neighborhood and people were proud of it and she could relate and all this dumb shit. But
because she's going back to the speech. She's like, wait, back to the speech. So middle class, and I was poor too. So please like me,
Bruh,
That's
you know
basically what she's doing.
This shit reminds me of is when you're a rapper and people always ask you to freestyle all the time. So they'll just go back to their little freestyle that they already pre-wrote, bro. That's what she's doing. These questions, she's just going to the script. Like, oh, you remember that one?
Hey, at the end of the day, if you hate the player, you hate the game. She's just doing what she got to do.
Well, I hate that specifically. That player
I
sucks.
guess we hate the game too because it's such an infested game with stupid propaganda. The media is damn near the problem, but the media is probably clearly funded by people, by advertisers, by whatever they got to do what they want them to do.
Special interest.
What happened with ABC? You were telling me that story.
Oh, with the whistleblower? This is a straight bomb, boy. But we already suspected it, right? People already came out without even having evidence. People was like, bro, this shit is rigged. How come they ain't fact checking Kamala or whatever, Scamala, but they're fact checking Donnie? And how come, I don't know, they just didn't, it feel like it was catered to Scamala. You feel me?
For sure.
Now it comes out, the affidavit, which we could take a look at here in a second, but there's a whistleblower that says she got the questions beforehand and she got preferential treatment. They wasn't allowed to ask her any questions about her brother who got caught embezzling taxpayer money. I don't know if you guys heard about that one. Her brother got caught embezzling $100 million of taxpayer money. And they're suspecting that if she does win, that he's going to be a part of her paying or whatever, her people who work for her. Of course. Which is bullshit. He should never be allowed to. Well, she basically said, don't ask me no questions about that. Don't ask me no questions about the time when I was a prosecutor, when she locked up hundreds of people for weed and they asked her if she smoked weed and she laughed it off. Yeah. All of that shit. Like, she basically set all the terms. They even set it up to where she was a little bit higher on the side-by-side photos. Like, it was rigged, bro. It's crazy.
And you could tell every response she had, she was like, the American people, You had a whole week of just rehearsing every single topic.
But that's acting at this point. Bro,
it is some shitty acting, too.
It's like tell this BZ hella fake.
Yeah.
It's me who you are, and I'll respect that more than you faking it the whole time, and I know that's not you.
For real. I don't even think she knows who she is, bro. She's been a fake politician forever. Yeah. Shot her start by the guy
Wasn't she the Haktua girl again?
She's the original Haktua, man.
We talked about that already.
She legit only got her start in politics and like the ranks because she was that judge guy from Frisco.